Hi guys, welcome to video 4. Video 4, we're going to speak about keyword research, and the cool thing is this is going to be made really simple, and I'm going to give you a way of doing it that's really effective and also that will work without spending ages. People get really caught up on keyword research where in actual fact you're better off getting going, in my opinion, and then doing more keyword research as you need to as you go forward. For instance, when we get into the building part, let's say you've got 20 keywords and you're writing a page for each of those keywords. Well, you don't need any more until you've got like 20 pages out there, if you see what I mean. And you'll see people spend ages on keyword research and then sort of start second guessing it. I'll show you a really simple way of doing it and a way you're guaranteed to find keywords for any niche that they will actually buy from. So I'll give you a few examples and we'll go through it. I've just stayed on this product for an example. It's not a validation of the product or anything like that. I'm just going to give you a few examples. So, brain training for dogs. So the first thing I would do, I'll do it back to front because I've just loaded this screen up, but the first thing I'd actually do is type in the product name. You're going to have the product name anyway because you're going to do a review of the product because you've bought the product, or even if you haven't, you're still going to have a review of the product in terms of the only difference would be if you haven't bought the product and you're uneasy doing a review because you're like, well, I haven't even seen it, say that on the page. It's absolutely fine. Okay, so just say something on the page. If you haven't bought the product, just say something like, this is just an overview of the product based on the sales page. Please bear in mind I haven't used the product. I'm just putting this here to help people see whether the product's for them. This is why it's better buying the product as well. Okay, so keywords. What you're looking for first is all the, like if we were doing this brain training for dogs, essentially all you need to know first is what is the product, what's the main field of the product. Well, this, no matter whether you call it brain training for dogs or anything like that, like a different sort of sales technique, calling it brain training for dog, essentially all it is a dog obedience course. Okay, so what sort of keywords would come up there? And you don't need to look this up on Google. You just think, if you were searching for a dog obedience course, you type that into Google, or dog training, or dog behavior training, or how to stop barking, and so on. Okay, I'll show you another example as well, but I just typed in dog obedience training and you can see there's 14,800 searches. The cost per click, if you were to advertise on this, is high, which actually serves us because it normally means it's quite a profitable keyword if people are paying nearly $4 a click for one click. And the search difficulty is really low, so that's the sort of thing we're looking for. So you definitely have dog obedience training. The other thing that Uber Suggest will do, this is Uber Suggest, so you can type that in Google. It's Neil Patel's tool and it will take you through to here. You can have a look at related. The other thing I would do to find good keywords is just type in really wide key phrases, you know, so starting off just dog training and nothing else. Not that you're going to use that keyword particularly to start, but it will give you everything, okay? Dog training classes, dog training collars, dog training obedience, 14,800, dog training with clicker, dog training with shock collar, dog training treats, treats for dog training books. Okay, so that would still be well worth marketing under, because if people are looking for books on dog training, they're likely to buy a course. Dog training videos, so you can see all the key phrases, and all you do is you keep thinking about what someone would type in. So another way you can do this, just staying with the same niche, is dog training would be the face of it, the start of it. But why do people need dog training? Okay, really simple, I know, but that will give you more key phrases. What possible reason could they need dog training? Well, they might need puppy training. I think that's spelled right. Puppy training. Okay, so it gives you ideas for other key phrases if you think about why people buy something. Okay, and here we go. Puppy training, 33,000 searches. 32, how to puppy train, only 32 search difficulty with 33,000 searches. And then you've got other things like how-to key phrases, which will be like how to, or something, stop your dog barking. Or what other problems could you have with, you're just thinking, don't even have to look it up on Google to see this. You're just thinking, why would you buy a dog training guide? What issues would you have? What would you be wanting to, and you can just easily think. So another one pops into mind would be aggressive dogs. Dog aggression trainers. There we go, with only 33 search difficulty, loads of searches. Okay, so you find all of the reasons that people would buy this, and you can also get ideas straight from the sales page. Okay, so commands, secret to complete your commands. Don't know if much will come up on this, but this is all you do. It doesn't have to be a long drawn out exercise. All of these are relevant. So all you're really thinking about with keywords is, here we go, dog command training, and sometimes you'll look and there won't be that many searches, but you're just, here we go. Learn about patience and impulse control. Here you will learn about creating a strong bond, and so on. So you're just looking at all of the trick training. Okay, so here we go. All of these are relevant key phrases for that guide, and you're just going through and you're just building a list. And I'll give you the criteria for the list. Okay, start wide so you can see what comes up. Okay, and then what you're doing is, like what we just looked at there, and same with any product, is you're looking for the most searches here and the lowest search difficulty. So dog obedience training has 14,800 searches, a good cost per click, meaning that it's probably a profitable key phrase, and 33 on the search difficulty, which means it's really, really good. So you're just picking them, and what you want to do is pick up to 20 of them. 10, 20 is absolutely fine, because you write content around these anyway, and that's how easy it is to do. I'll just show you another one so you can see a totally different area. Okay, so here's a totally different product, keto diet. So this is very, very easy for key phrases. Okay, what it's got here is a written sales page, so I'm going to click on that. And of course, if someone's interested in the keto diet, what they would do is type in keto diet. Okay, really simple. See, the thing with this is not to overthink it. If you're looking for a keto diet, you're looking for a keto diet. But the way you find the key phrase is to look at this keto diet. 1.5 million searches a month for that phrase, but quite a high search difficulty to rank. But you've got all these here. Keto diet list of foods, and it's got 27,000 searches and 27 search difficulty. This is the same thing. What to eat on a keto diet, only 22 search difficulty, 18,000 searches. So all you're doing is you're finding relevant key phrases that have as many searches as possible with a low search difficulty using this tool, and you're going for 15-20 of them. This will be enough to get you started. We'll revisit key phrases as we go on, but I'm just giving you a really simple way of doing it, because there's no point in getting all what you could do. Okay, so if you want to, if it's easier, export them all to CSV and then look through the stats and pick your ones out. But it doesn't need to be any more complex than that. You don't even need to look up on like particularly competition checking and so on, because I'll show you how to actually write the content and so on that will get ranked, because some of your stuff will rank, i.e. some of your content will rank and some of it won't, and it doesn't matter collectively. So you want to do it like that for best results. With main thing to remember to help you out is, number one, start with the product name. Okay, so if we're going to do this, you always have less searches for the product name. but this is called, I think this is called custom keto diet. Okay, so that's the name of the product. Start with the product name, whatever product it is. It doesn't matter about, see, this hasn't got many searches, but it's selling really well on ClickBank. So, but you just start there. And then all you're thinking is, what would people type in if they were interested in starting a keto diet? Okay, and it's easy to answer. So the very first thing would be keto diet. That's what they type in. Okay, and then you can see here, and this will give you loads of ideas. Keto diet for beginners, you know, and you get to see all the information here, and you could all the phrases. Keto diet for weight loss. So what would other reasons that people would do keto diets? I mean, you can even use Google to help you with this. So look at this. Okay, so if you're ever confused about why people, so what we've looked at, doesn't matter what the product is, you can do the same with dog training, keto diet, whatever it is. People will buy the product. They're either looking for the product, they're either looking generally like keto diets, or they're looking for a reason. It's far easier to get ranked on a reason in terms of key phrases. Like, look at this. Keto diet for beginners, keto diet for diabetes, keto diet for dummies, keto diet for vegans, keto diet for vegetarians, keto diet for epilepsy, for women, for PCOS, you know, and you'll get all of the reasons that people are interested in starting a keto diet, and these will be really good phrases that you can then check out and just see if it's worthwhile. Okay, that's because I haven't got a paid Uber suggest that that's coming up, but you can see here, look, keto diet for diabetes, keto diet for diabetics, and you can see all those phrases come up. So that's main thing to remember with this, is that you want to go for the product name first, see how many searches. Don't worry too much about the searches on that, and then all you're doing is you're typing in the general phrase. So in that case it would be keto diet. For the dog training it would be dog training, and you're just having a look at all the general key phrases, and then you're narrowing down on the reasons. So why would people buy dog training? Okay, what are they looking to do with their dog? Like train their dog in, train your dog to heel, train your dog to sit, train your dog to fetch, stop your dog barking, potty train your dog, all of, you know. So then you've got all the phrases, and you do the same whatever niche area you're in. You can see that there's 4,400 searches for keto diet for diabetes, and only a search difficulty of 24. So you definitely want that on your list. So what you want to do is you want to compile a list of 15 to 20 key phrases that have lots of searches. Anything over 2,000 is brilliant. Anything under is fine. I wouldn't go under 1,000 just to start you off, okay, because you want to get the searches there. But anything over like 5,000 is brilliant. Anything around 1,000 to 5,000 is normal. If you can find any over 5,000 that have a low search difficulty, this is just how hard it is to rank. That works really, really well. Okay, so that's the next step to actually do. Nice and quick. Use Google, that autocomplete. All you do is you type in the start of what you're going to say. So if we do keto diet, and you can see all the things, plan, recipes, meal plan, and then if we put 4, look at this, you can see all the, and you could also do it the same for dog training for dummies, for kids, for older dogs, for beginners, for barking, for reactive dogs, for aggressive dogs, and so on. And that will give, these are all actual searches, so then you can go back to Uber Suggest and verify the numbers on that, and it will give you loads of ideas. Another thing you can do is, if I do like dog training for beginners and I go down here, dog training techniques, dog training basics, dog training for dummies, dog training, so you're never stuck for key phrases. I hope that makes sense. All you need to do is compile them with a lower like the lower the number the better on this search difficulty, because it's how hard it is to rank, and the higher the volume. Brilliant. 2,400 searches on diabetes and keto diet and only 13 search difficulty. Doesn't guarantee that you're going to rank, by the way, but it means that if you've built a site around those key phrases and they've got a very low search difficulty, you're going to be good to go. You can either export it as a CSV or just pick out 20 key phrases, okay? So that's the next step. Don't worry about it. You can't get it wrong this point. You can always add more key phrases. And yeah, in the next video, I'm going to show you the start of the setup and how I recommend doing it. Okay, I'll see you in the next one.